It's your boy Boxed in the building, back with another one for y'all. Like we always do at this time, we ain't propagating prison, the street life. We're not glorifying it. These videos for educational purposes only. Like, comment, subscribe to these boys. Share it. Subscribe. We got another video for y'all. My man Mook. You know what I'm saying? What's the deal, Mook?
What's the business? What's the word?
Man, I ain't know nothing, man. Chilling, man. So Mook, man, give us a little, to those who've been, not privy to your story. Give us a little background on where you come from, and stuff like that.
Well, first off, I was born and raised on the west side of Chicago.
What area? What area on the west side?
Martin Luther King buildings, Madison and Kizzy, between that and Madison and Holman.
Okay. Like what was it like over there for you?
Well,
like growing up and shit as a shorty.
Well, as a shorty, I was just bad in the sense of, it started off in school.
Right.
I didn't know how to read and write too well because I stuttered.
Right.
So in school, I was rebellious.
Right.
Because I couldn't learn like the other kids.
Yeah.
So what else I was supposed to do?
Right. What age was you? How old was you at that time?
Around that time, when I started to get in trouble, I was probably maybe 10.
10?
Yeah, like.
When you start getting the streets.
No, not the streets.
Just being bad. Being bad as a kid. Yeah,
school.
Yeah. Exactly.
The teachers call and
Exactly.
from there it ain't stopped.
Was you going to juvenile and shit like that?
Not at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Not at the moment.
Yeah. So what age did you leave the west side and go to the south side?
I left the west side in 2000.
2000. What age was you then?
I was 12.
Are you 12 this time?
But right before I actually left the west side, I started selling drugs a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. But at the time, I wasn't staying on Madison no more. I actually moved on Chicago Avenue in Trumbull.
Okay. Is that where you picked up gang affiliation, gang ties?
Not gang affiliation.
Not yet.
But the lifestyle of drug dealing and crime.
Right, exactly.
I seen that every day outside my door. I seen drug dealing.
So what made you ultimately go to the streets though?
Me? That's all I seen.
It was in your household?
My household wasn't the best household.
Right.
I love my mother. I love her, but my father, he took my family, through some shit.
Right.
Because he was fucked up.
Right.
He had some issues.
Right.
He had some shit that he was dealing with, and essentially he kind of took it out of the family.
Was he with the organization?
Nah.
Nah.
But he wasn't really no father figure to me.
Exactly.
Not the father figure I needed.
Right.
So
what did you search for that father figure at?
I won't say I searched for it, but I was lost.
Yeah.
So I was in the streets. I was hanging around all the gang members, all the drug dealers,
Right.
killers, the robbers.
Right.
I was hanging around them in '99. I was 11, 12 years old.
So this on the west side or south side?
West side.
It's on the west side, okay.
Right before I moved on the south side.
Okay. Is it any particular reason you moved, or you just what?
Honestly, they tried to move because they saw that I started to actually get involved with the streets, drug dealing. My parents knew this.
Right.
they knew I was selling drugs. Somebody brought me home.
Right.
Some of the gang members saying I stole their drugs.
Yeah.
So they knew. They tried to move me out south. But the behavior, it was perpetual.
Right. What? So what area you moved to when you moved out south?
Inglewood, 57 and Normal.
Okay.
Row House.
And what's over there? Like what clique or what gang or what organization over there?
GDs.
Oh, okay.
That's why I became GD.
Okay. And from that point, what was like 12? So from 12, that's when like another element into like you start gang banging
In a sense, but I wasn't really gang banging. Like if he a stone,
Right.
I don't like him, or
Right, yeah.
if he don't, if he a BD, I don't like him. It was just whoever, like
Cause like nowadays it's like a lot of cliques, ain't it?
yeah, for sure.
So when you was 14 and you started gang banging, did you like start catching cases? Like what happened? Like take us through that from 14 on up.
Well, yeah. The first time I got put in a police car was when I was out west. I burnt the house up. That was the first time I.
Were you just lashing out as a kid? Like you just what's going on with you?
Well, I used to just do shit, bro.
Right.
I
You was
used,
14.
I used to do all type of stuff.
Was you look back now and say you look for attention from your parents or something? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I don't know what it was, bro. I was stealing people dogs. Pit bulls to be exact.
Yeah. Was you selling with them?
I was fighting them.
Are you
Fighting dogs, bro. My bad out there to the dog lovers. I
Right.
don't mean no harm,
Right.
but
Shout
I
out
was
to
fighting
the dog
dogs.
lovers.
I was fighting dogs, selling drugs, shooting people with BB guns, busting people's windows.
Just a badass kid
Bro.
from Chicago.
You name it, bro.
Right.
Selling drugs, bro. I sold drugs, bro. In 5 minutes, bro, I made like $500, bro.
Yeah,
In
something,
1999, bro, I made like 500 in 5 minutes, bro, selling blows, selling dope.
Yeah.
That shit, bro. That shit.
That did something to you.
It did something to me, bro. It did something to me, bro. It showed me that I can actually make all this money in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So that right there stuck in my mind forever.
Right.
Like, man, I can make this much money in this short of time.
Right. And you was young, about 14, 15.
No, I was 12.
Are you 12 at this
I
time?
was 12.
Man.
I was 12. This was in
Yeah.
99. I was born in 88.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, like, so, yeah.
Yeah. So now when you got to the South Side, what was your childhood like? Was it did you see a big difference between how you was raised on the West Side, how you was raised on the South Side?
I ain't gonna say a big difference, but when I moved to 57, they was getting money, hitting the freights. You ever heard of freights?
Yeah. It's nice.
Trains,
Yeah.
freights. They was getting money.
Yeah.
They was getting money too, but I come from the west side.
Yeah.
That's all I seen.
So who you moved over there with? Like your father, your mother's side?
Yeah. My mother, my father, my sister, my brothers.
Okay.
Yep.
So and you got with the crew who was hitting freights.
Look, when I came over there, bro, I came with the mentality of I'm gonna fight whoever. I ain't going for none.
Right.
And shit,
It's what it is.
I fit right in. Right in.
Right. So, so I'm saying, so run us through like you the first, because we say you heard you got your first case on the West Side.
Yeah.
So when was your next case on the South Side, and how, like what happened?
I really don't know my next case,
Was
but
it drugs? I'm not a major case, not every little
right,
crime.
because I done had
The ones you went to the joint for.
the one with the joint for.
Yeah.
Uh,
How old was you down that time?
around that time, I was like 18. carjackings.
And you locked in around this time.
Yeah.
You all the way in the streets.
Oh man, I'm in, bro.
Yeah.
I'm wild.
Yeah.
Carjackings, bro. High speed chases, bro. Assault and battery on the police, bro. Like drugs, like just
You name it.
all
type of shit.
all type of shit. You feel me? Like
So what happened?
as far as what?
The case you went to the joint for?
My first case I went to the joint for was a carjacking, high speed chase. Yeah, and that was back in 2008.
How much time they gave you that for that?
For that, they gave me 5 years. Yep.
Oh, so it wasn't aggravated, it wasn't valid, nothing like that?
Yeah, but it was kind of like my first time going to the joint. So
They offer you boot camp?
I went to boot camp.
You went to boot camp? Tell us about boot camp.
And I went to boot camp in 2006.
Yeah. How was that shit with?
It was fun.
Fun?
It was sweet. It was across the street from the county.
So they had your ass doing push-ups every morning?
I loved that shit because I was gonna come home swole. You feel me? I ain't care.
Right.
I ain't care, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
I'm just being honest.
So
I ain't care.
So when they used to talk that shit to you
I used to laugh at them, bro.
Yeah.
And they'd tell me, drop down, give me 20, yeah. You think something funny, and I'll still laugh.
Right.
What you gonna do to me?
Right.
What you laughing for? Sir, Emmanuel Crespus and speak. Sir, I have some on my mind, sir. What you gonna do about it? Make me work out? So what? Let's go. I wanna get swole anyway.
That's just tell them.
I want to know, but in my
mind, yeah,
I want to get swole anyway.
So you graduated that program, right? That boot camp program, right?
Yeah.
So
That's
it
right.
didn't help?
It gave me a sense of structure, unity, because we had to follow a command, and we all had to be a certain way. We had to stand a certain way, sit a certain way, eat a certain way, walk a certain way, jog a certain way. So it's still some type of discipline, some type of structure. So it wasn't all bad, and
Right.
it wasn't all funny, but I did laugh at them goofy ass sergeants.
Right.
Some of them,
Right.
but yeah.
So how long after you did the boot camp did you go back to the joint?
In 08, I went to the joint.
For the carjacking and all that?
Yeah.
You got the 5 years.
Yeah.
So is that 85% or was that 50%?
50%. So I only did 2.5.
Where you go? What joint you went to?
I went to my first joint was Sheridan, but I got kicked out of Sheridan and went to Picnickville.
And that was you came home from Picnickville?
Yep.
Okay, now describe the state joint to us. Is it how everybody's saying 18 and 6, some on 23 and 1. Is Sheridan the medium high, medium low? Like what is your max? What is Sheridan?
Sheridan is like a medium in a sense because we kind of out actually doing all the programs. So we're not in the cell all day.
So
Like 18 and 6, we're not in the cell all day. So, but it was alright though.
And how long you did that?
I think I only did like a year there or like
That
8
shit
months, something like that.
Sweet like that?
I ain't gonna lie. Jail to jail.
Right.
I want to go the fuck home, but
Exactly.
I had to make the best of it. So
Did you
It was decent.
Did you get into it anything there?
I got into it with a few guys, but it wasn't really nothing major. Like it wasn't nothing major.
So did you have like support from the outside?
Support, very little because my people, they was really tired of me, and it was only so much they can do, bro.
Right.
Cause they ain't really have much. So yeah.
So what you was working in there, you had a job?
Not really.
You hustling?
Yeah.
You ain't pick up no special skills in there, like sewing or braiding hair, cutting hair, nothing?
No braiding hair.
Okay.
I wouldn't do no braiding hair. I did have a candy store before.
Okay.
I'm selling all the cookies, chips, whatever.
Right.
2-for-1s, all that. Like, I had to survive in there,
So what made them transfer to Piggyville?
because I got into it with an inmate, then I got into it with an officer. So they had shipped me because I wasn't in compliance. So yeah.
So in Piggyville, is that a max, medium, high, medium, low? Is that?
I forgot, but I believe it was medium max. I believe it was like 18 and 6 or something like that. Somebody got killed in Piggyville too before.
Oh yeah. So what was your experience like in that?
That's the first joint I seen. I seen this dude come out the cell dead. You know, don't nobody know what happened to him. You know, he was just dead on a stretcher. You know, and the officer, they had killed somebody down there. You know, so that was like the first joint that I was at.
Experience some real trauma.
I mean, it was what it was, but like that's the first time I really see somebody in a joint dead,
Right.
type shit.
The dude that they brought out in the body bag, was he old or young?
He was an older dude though.
Older dude. Man.
His whole face was blue and shit.
Man, motherfucker down in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man. So, and that was your first, the kidnapping. I mean, how many times you been to the joint?
I've been to the joint 4.
Hey.
Yeah, been to the joint 4 times. Fucked up, but
So it was like 4 times, and all together, how much time they gave you all together? That 4 times.
yeah.
How much time you say you gave the system in your life?
The system altogether,
All together.
at least 9 years.
And how old are you?
33. I'll be 34 next month.
And so you gave them 9 years of your life, right? So you started young.
Yeah, and my son was born when I was in the county, and I missed a lot of time with him as a father,
Right.
due to me going, back and forth to jail.
So tell us, how did you survive prison?
How did I survive prison?
Yeah.
Well,
What did you do?
in prison, bro.
What's some of the things you stayed away from, stuff like that?
In prison, I had fights, but I also, back in 2009, I said to myself that I really don't know how to read and write that good because I stuttered. But I took the initiative to actually pick up a dictionary. Back in 2009, I was in a hole, it said, and I told myself that I need to learn how to read and write better. So from that point, I started reading the dictionary, and I really increased my vocabulary.
Right, the vernacular.
My vernacular is spectacular, Jack.
And you taught yourself how to write too and everything.
Yeah, like I started out writing poetry. I mean, I started out writing letters to myself,
Right.
because I ain't had nobody to write. So I started to write, and then it really became a poetry rap thing, and I'm like, and come to find out, I was a decent writer.
Right.
I made myself a decent writer.
Right. So is that something that you feel that you can do now, like write or like?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's always room for improvement.
So I want to ask you real quick, what is something that you seen in prison that made you like, man, I don't want to come back to this life?
It wasn't nothing I seen.
or went through, or just whatever?
I just knew that I didn't want to spend the rest of my life in jail.
Right.
But at the same time,
What brought you to that point though? Like, what was the main point? Because usually that's when people change their life, when some real detrimental shit happened. That's when they change their life. So what was that? What was that defining moment? Like, man, fuck this shit, with all this gang shit, this prison shit, this way of life, with all that shit.
first and foremost, it was always my son, my family, but I still couldn't get it right though. I still couldn't get it right. Even though I wanted to be in my son's life, I wanted to be there for my family, but I still couldn't get it right. I kept fucking up, I kept fucking up, I kept fucking up. But what was the defining moment in my life was in 2015, I lost my sister. She got killed, and I was there with her, and I seen her get killed.
So, like, describe that whole scene for me. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Describe that whole scene for us.
Well, my sister friend, which was my ex-girlfriend, they had a party, and some guys got mad because they couldn't get in the party, and they came back shooting, and they shot 3 people. One of the people, unfortunately, was my sister, and she the only one that actually died. And I found her on the side of the house, and I tried to talk to her, I tried to hold her, and she died on me. And this was my real sister, same mama, same daddy, like female best friend. Like,
Do you got any other sisters?
yes,
So, but you don't hold them close.
you can say that, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. My apologies. So like at that moment, like what happened? Like, you called an ambulance? Like, the ambulance take too long, or like?
Somebody else called the ambulance, but bro, like me really experiencing that, bro, it fucked me up, bro. That shit fucked me up, bro. I started popping X pills. Like, I seen my sister die.
Right.
You know, like
Your arm.
she died, yeah, for sure. But I was trying to hold her. I was trying to talk to her. I was trying to tell her it's gonna be all right. But my sister, I still don't understand why I didn't die that night. Even though it wasn't for me or it wasn't for her.
Right.
It was just some stupid ass, goofy ass niggas doing what they do. That's why I'm representing this, because I'm here to change the culture, and I'm willing to die about it too, because my sister died about this, for this. So it's only right that I really show her some love, to show that I want to change the trajectory of violence, of the streets. She the reason why I'm really doing this. Ex-Cons for Community and Social Change, ECCSC. She the reason why I changed my life. She the reason why I want to be the example for the community to see that change is possible. And I wouldn't have put my life on the line, and I put my life on the line every day to show that and prove that I'm gonna reduce violence. We go reduce violence.
So how long you been with ECCSC?
I've been with ECCSC now for 13 months. August of last year, going strong.
And what are some of the messages ECCSC try to convey to the people?
ECCSC convey the message of violence prevention, behavior modification, prison reform, any social injustice, dealing with law enforcement, any ills within our communities that we can be of assistance. We try to facilitate that. Anything that we can do to uplift our community for the greater good, we do our best to assist with that. So anything you can even think of when it comes to uplifting our people as a whole, that's what we're about.
Like that. Like that. And how's that been going for you so far?
It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle because even when you try to help your people, they still is blind to the fact that we is here for you. Our people, bro, they don't even understand that we really is here to help our people. So we got our own people fighting against us, and we still trying to help. But we ain't gonna stop either though. It's been a struggle because a lot of people, they don't want to allocate no resources because they see we the real deal. They don't want to give us no resources, but they can't stop God plan. They can't stop it, bro. We go change the world one day at a time, and we've been doing it for real. So researchers, if you haven't.
Okay, man. So, is there any last things, man, you want to tell us, man, before we get up out of here?
Well,
Any last message you got for the people, anybody, anything?
first and foremost, I want to say, Daisha, boss lady, I love you. I know you watching down on me. I'm doing this for you. 30-30, B's up. That's for my sister. You know.
That's those tattoos on your face?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
What they represent? Can you tell me what they represent?
They represent my sister. Everything on my face is not gang affiliated. It's all about my sister.
Right.
When she passed, I got my whole face tatted up in dedication to her. So it's like, if you know me, you know me.
Right.
But other than that though, we here to save the people in the streets, and we gonna keep doing what we doing. Follow me on my Instagram page, Boss Mook 3030.
Is it space underscores all together?
_ Boss Mook 3030.
That's on Facebook.
That's on Instagram.
You got Facebook and Snapchat too?
Facebook, Elroy Glenn. ELROY Glenn. GLENN. We here to resurrect the streets, the community, the trenches. So if you got anybody out there that needs some assistance, little brothers, little cousins, little homies, we trying to help get them out the trenches, the struggle, you know, all that. Somebody threw me off, man. Somebody over there, man.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. It's all good. It's all good.
Man.
This your boy Boston. Listen, man. Like, comment, subscribe to this boy, share this boy with your people, man. We trying to get the message out there, man. We trying to start an economic infrastructure, and it start with us first, man. You know what I'm saying? Charity starts at home, so it starts with us. All right. Once again, it's your boy Boxed In, man. Subscribe. Peace. We out.
Take out the same.